2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, and we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the Utah Jazz. And the Jazz start out with the ball. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. We've got Jordan. Rodman is out there with Pippen. Then there's Longley. And it's Harper in at the one spot. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. Here's ABC, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Dennis Rodman picks one up.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Utah shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Number 32 at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Outside Pippen. Outside for Jordan. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Sexton against Jordan. Lays it up off the glass.
You know, beautiful move there by Sexton. Read the defender and has the body control to adjust.
And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
It's Jordan on the wing. Pass to Pippen. It's up a 3. Utah with the rebound. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. A three-pointer, no good. Conley against Harper. They get a hand on it. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's ABC. Drops in the breakaway layup.
And what started it all, terrific anticipation on the defensive end.
Most teams now are looking to play with pace. No better way to ignite the break than off a turnover.
Now here's Pippen. Outside Harper. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Jordan. The tray. And the 3 ball is good.
Yeah, nice timing there on that catch and shoot. Jordan with such a musical rhythm to his game.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Sexton deciding where to go with it. To the middle. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. 3-on-3. Here's Harper. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Assisted by Scottie Pippen.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Jazz. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, earlier I spoke with the Bulls head coach. Now, he knows this other team blocks shots. He doesn't want his team to change its approach. He said, we've got to attack the paint. We can't just live outside. I told my guys, when you go up strong. So, Kevin, they're going to take it early and often to the front of the rim.
Thanks, David. No question with the defense they're facing tonight, Coach would like to see Greg them gain some early confidence.
Efficiency is key for them. Don't make the mistakes that turn defense into offense.
Those mistakes included turnovers, bad shots, and rush shots. All must be avoided if they're to accomplish their goal.
Now here's Pippen. Shot clock at 5. It's tipped. Bogdanovich against Jordan. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
Look at Bogdanovich getting physical, works hard to get the shot off and the foul.
The Jazz have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Free throw good, Bogdanovich. That one is no good.
You know, a pretty consistent scorer throughout the course of his career. Bogdanovich, he was just born to get buckets.
They recover it, and the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That is his first foul of the game. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And here are the Bulls now, trailing by 2. Sexton against Jordan. Just 5 to shoot. And the dunk by Jordan.
And right there, you see how quickly MJ gets into the air. Yet another one of his natural gifts.
Sexton the pass to ABC. Sexton with it. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Sexton's got his second basket.
And although Sexton is slightly undersized, he plays with great physicality and aggression. Nice finish there off contact.
Now here's Pippen. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Rodman. Now Jordan from the arc. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period. And he continues to stay aggressive.
Conley against Harper. Conley kicks to Sexton. Over Jordan. And again, it's Utah.
A dangerous scorer from mid-range. Sexton loves to take that shot when he gets it in rhythm.
Harper the pass to Jordan. Outside, Rodman. Outside, Harper. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. There's the 3. Rodman's shot is off. Utah leading. Feeds to Bogdanovich. Here's the break. Here's Jordan. Rodman kicks to Pippen. Here's Harper. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
32.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Ron Harper, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead. And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Now here's Pippen. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Fires it up. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Sounds good.
I like the awareness. Excellent position. Beautiful job working off the pick.
Markkanen, he's checked in for ABC. Bulls shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. Pippen no good on the free throw.
Pippen, simply put, one of the best small forwards of all time. A defensive powerhouse and a fearless scorer. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Chicago trailing here. Outside Pippen. And the slam dunk by Pippen.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
There's the pass to Harper. Good ball movement here by the Bulls.
He was too aggressive. That's already his second foul. We haven't even gotten out of the first quarter.
For Chicago, they have shot 1 of 3 from the line tonight, missing 2 earlier on.
The line for the Bulls.
And he can't get the first one. Some changes for Chicago. Wennington, he's checked in for Longley. Kukoc comes in for Rodman. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Ron Harper. So he comes up empty at the line. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 1. Simpkins, he's checked in for Chicago.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. Bulls substitution. Dickey Simpkins.
Markkanen finds Beasley to the inside. Chalk up 2 there. And the Jazz lead by 1. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Here's Kukoc. And he comes up with the deuce.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
Now here's Beasley. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. And that sends Malik Beasley to the free throw line.
That's his second.
It's going to be on Michael Jordan. Bulls making a switch here. Bushler's checked in. The free throw off from Beasley. Now Kerr. Here's the dish to Kukoc. Pass to Bushler. Kukoc with it. Clock at 6. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. To the paint. Here's Beasley. That's tipped. Down low. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Clarkson taking his time here. It's blocked, and it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Long range from the inbound. Chicago leading. They double him with Clarkson. Here's Bushler. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Yeah, and what you love about Kukoc, the versatility on offense and the terrific court vision.
Inside. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Passes it to Simpkins. Here's Bushler. Pass to Kerr. Here's Simpkins. The pass to Kukoc. Stolen by Clarkson. Markkanen in the corner. Wide open. Bushler with the rebound.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
That's his first personal foul.
Kerr against Conley. To the middle. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Simpkins. Back to Kerr. Here's Bushler. Kicks it to Kerr. On the wing, Kukoc. 4 on the shot clock. The shot. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Kukoc has got 6.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Conley, the pass to Clarkson. Back to Conley. Clarkson outside. And there's the drive. He gets that one. Clarkson's got the game tied up here for the Jazz.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Passes it to Kukoc. Back to Kerr. Bushler, the pass to Kukoc. Shoots over Clarkson. And he overshot that one, missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. To the right side. Bushler, the pass to Kukoc. Good on the 13-footer. 8 points for him.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Here's Clarkson. No good that time. Kukoc with the defensive effort.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Kerr. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Wennington, and that one off the back of the rim and in. Now it's a 4-point Chicago lead. Here's Clarkson. Nails the baby hook. Clarkson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Here's Kerr, and the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Bulls. They're up by 2. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, they're having a lot of success from mid-range in the first half. Always nice to have that jumper to fall back on.
Yeah, and they've had a great start from beyond the arc as well. The three-point shot seems to be in rhythm.
And here are the Bulls now. They've got Clarkson, Malik Beasley out there with Conley. Then there's Markkanen. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Utah. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Utah shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
At the line for Utah, Lauri Markkanen. At the line for one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
You know, he's exceptionally focused, well liked by his teammates. Markkanen looks to be a centerpiece for the future.
The pass to Wennington. Up top, Kerr. Pass to Simpkins. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Kukoc. Right through the D for the layup. Kukoc has got 10 points. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Now, here's Clarkson. Markkanen down low. Defended by Kerr. Up and in on the layup.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. Sixth Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says, 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. DA, thanks. For the Jazz, ABC's checked in for Markkanen, and Bogdanovich is subbed in for Jordan Clarkson. Chicago also making some changes. Rodman comes in for Wennington. Scottie Pippen is subbed in for Bushman. Now here's Pippen over Beasley. Pippen, no luck. Conley feeling it out. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Passes it to Kukoc. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. 12 points for him.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Here's Conley. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Pippen, the pass to Rodman. It's Pippen on the wing.
And Pippen there driving hard inside, has the height and athleticism to consistently get it done in the paint.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Utah. Sexton comes in for Michael Conley. Then for the Bulls, Luke Longley's checked in for Simpkins. Jordan comes in for Kukoc. And it's Harper in for Steve Kerr. Now, here's Sexton. He's got 6. Beasley with a clean look. And it's off from three-point range. Beasley's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. And then Pippen slams it in.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Sexton against Harper. Sexton's shot is good. Sexton's got it all tied up now for the Jazz.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
And there's Jordan. That's good on the assist from Ron Harper. And that's 12 points for Jordan.
And what you like there, Jordan never looks like he's rushing. Makes quick, solid decisions. A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
And that one misses. And here are the Bulls now. Outside Pippen. Outside Jordan, Beasley with the steal. And now Utah, fast break. He lobs it up.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Jordan against Bogdanovich. Jordan inside. Good on the shot. Jordan's got 4 this quarter.
And you can just see the extraordinary competitiveness. MJ staying laser focused after absorbing the contact.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's see it dance.
Outside Bogdanovich. Sexton against Harper. Sexton the pass to ABC. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That shot no good. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Sexton against Harper. Vanderbilt with the block. Bogdanovich looking around. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Fantastic at staying in control. Like seeing Bogdanovich work through contact on that play.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
Team foul.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich. Bulls trail by 3. And here is Harper. Outside Jordan. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And it's Pippen slamming it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Sexton against Longley. Outside Sexton. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And he is just an explosive athlete. Sexton not at all fazed by the contact.
Now here's Pippen. What a move. Pippen showing off some terrific ball handling. And so Sexton will bring it up for Utah. And there's the pass to ABC. Here's Vanderbilt. Outside Sexton. Off target with his 3. Chicago trailing here. Outside Harper to the left side wing. Longley with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Fade away, and the Bulls tack on 2 more. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Here's ABC. 8 points for him. And that one drops. ABC's got 4 this quarter.
And likes the view from there. He's a strong mid-range shooter.
And with that height, he can get a clean look on any shot at any time.
Man, the body control and focus. I mean, Jordan able to draw the foul and still finish the basket.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
1 shot.
Free throw good, Jordan.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better, mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
The shot's good. ABC's got the game tied up here for the Jazz.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And it's in there.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's ABC. 12 points for him. Pass to Sexton. Six to shoot from 11 feet away. Again, the Jazz score.
Got to tip your cap to the young fella. Sexton, even with a hand in his face, able to maintain his focus.
Jordan inside. He's up against Beasley.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Sexton against Harper. Here's ABC. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. 14 points for ABC.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
Pass to Jordan. Crafty move. And he lays it up and in. Jordan's got 11 points in the quarter.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
Here's ABC, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. Dennis Rodman picks one up. For Utah, they have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight.
At the line for the Jazz, number 32.
And the first one at the line is good. Markkanen, he's checked in for the Jazz. Clarkson comes in for Malik Beasley. And Chicago also making a switch. Wennington, he's checked in for Longley. He hits both from the stripe. And Chicago has possession. Outside Pippen. Jordan the pass to Harper. From outside, off the mark. Harper's gotten just one of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. And they take the lead. 18 points for ABC.
And once you get the height advantage from there, no need to mess around.
Here's Jordan. Oh, and he jams it right over Lauri Markkanen. Wow.
Oh, my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
Harper against Sexton. The Jazz have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
15 fouls. At the line for Utah.
The first free throw is good.
And that's one of those guys who just tends to live at the line. Sexton's working hard to improve his consistency there.
Michael Conley, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Chicago. Kerr comes in for Harper. A tight game here in Utah. Kerr, the pass to Jordan. Here's Wennington trying to find Pippen. He's got it now. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Yeah, Pippen using those long arms inside to get shots off. Feels like no one can guard him down low.
Sexton against Jordan. Sexton's shot is good.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Pippen against Clarkson. Puts it up, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Pippen's got it all tied up now for Chicago. And here are the Jazz now. Outside, Sexton. Got a piece of it. And there's a minute 45 left now here in the second. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Here's ABC. It's hauled in by the Bulls. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
It's his first trip to the line.
13 fouls. At the line for the Bulls, Steve Kerr.
The free throw drops for Kerr.
And you look at Kerr, just a sharp shooting role player. His game really about guts and intelligence.
And Kerr drops both of them.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
The Jazz working the ball around now. Markkanen passes to Conley. 6 on the shot clock. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And that one good from Clarkson.
Working against size, he's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
And that's tough to do from the mid-range because help can come from anywhere, but he beats everyone to the punch.
Here's Kerr. After Jordan Clarkson's bucket, it's tipped. Outside, Sexton. With the drive, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Sexton's got 12 now in this quarter.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Markkanen on the double team. Now Kerr. Passes to Wennington. Just 5 on the clock. Now here's Jordan. He's covered by Clarkson. It's deflected. And Sexton has it in the corner. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, Colin Sexton having an outstanding game. He had 18 points, 3 assists, and 1 rebound. He came in with something to prove tonight after having a very tough outing in their last game. And Shaq, what did you think about what we saw from Utah?
Well, they could be ahead in this game if they were taking care of the boards. More possession means more scoring opportunities. A few rebounds either way could decide the outcome of the game. Ultimately, this game will come down to who wants it more.
Kenny, let's get your insight on Chicago.
Playing on the road is having no effect on this team. I mean, between your planes, hotels, buses, it's a grind. It could zap your energy levels. But right now...
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
We've definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So for Chicago right now, we've got Longley. Pippen is out there with Dennis Rodman, and it's Michael Jordan, and it's Harper in at the point. Conley, the pass to Sexton. For the lead. Great D that time from Jordan. And here are the Bulls now. And they double up Jordan. Rodman trying to break free. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Bulls. Sexton on the wing. Conley for 3. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. And the Jazz lead by 1.
And this is something Conley's worked on since entering the league, his ability to stretch the floor.
Jordan against Sexton. Here's Harper, and it's denied. And they'll get another chance. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. ABC's checked in for the Jazz.
Number 32.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Outside Conley. Back to Sexton. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Now here's Pippen. Not a lot of room. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Conley. Bogdanovich wide open. That 3 off the mark.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Goal foul, Michael Jordan.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Utah leading. Outside, Sexton. Harper against Conley. Count that one. Conley's got 10.
Masterful control by Mike Conley, keeping his eyes on the rim and nailing the shot through contact.
Pippen, the pass to Jordan. And they double up Jordan. No good that time. Jazz leading by 3. Sexton finds Conley. Here's Jordan. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. 27 points for Michael Jordan.
It's just one of those nights where Jordan can do no wrong offensively. And let's talk about the endurance to go along with it. Wow.
A nice shot by Bogdanovic. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Pippen against Bogdanovic. It's Pippen with the drive. Got a hand on it. And now here comes Conley leading the break. The pass to Sexton. Here's Vanderbilt, covered by Long. And that one, good. And now a 5-point Utah lead.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
Especially given the height disadvantage. I love the way he created space for his shot.
ABC passes to Vanderbilt. He kicks to Conley. Poke loose. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Utah.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
And Utah making a change here. Beasley's checked in, and a change for the Bulls. Simpkins checked in. Pippen against Beasley. It's Pippen on the win. 19 points in the game. To halt the run, and then he jams it down right on top of Bojan Bogdanovic.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. A tremendous Mobile One block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Harper's shot's good.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
And here's Sexton. He's got 23. Pass to ABC. Beasley for 3. Rebound by Pippen. Pippen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside Jordan. And the layup's good off the glass. Now just a 2-point Jazz lead.
Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
To the paint, here's Bogdanovic. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 6 assists now in the game. Jordan against Sexton. The shot's good from Jordan. Jordan's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
I would have loved to hear the coach's speech because they really took heed to it. Like you said, both teams playing at a different pace.
And that one drops for him.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Harper the pass to Jordan. Over Sexton. A rebound by the Jazz. ABC's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Beasley kicks to Conley. Shot clock at 6. Here's ABC. 18 points for him. Basket counts.
You know, and he's not a pass-first point guard, but Sexton's putting the work in, trying to raise the bar as a distributor.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. It's been quite a game for Colin Sexton.
This guy is killing you, and so far I haven't seen a good adjustment defensively.
For the Jazz, Markkanen comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Colin Sexton. Chicago also making some changes. Wennington is checked in for Simpkins. Kukoc comes in for Pippen. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Harper. Here's Kukoc. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Well, as much scoring as Jordan does, the only thing he really cares about is that the team wins.
Here's ABC. He's got 20 and out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. To the inside. Here's Kukoc. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Kukoc has got 18 points in the game.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
Down low, here's ABC. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. That's now 22 points for ABC. Bulls trailed by 4. Jordan, high post. He's got 31. He gets it in there.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Kukoc with the steal. In transition, here come the Bulls. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
Conley dishes to Beasley. Launches a 3. The rebound by Jordan.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Pass to Rodman. To the inside. Huntington. It's blocked. And they get it back. The shot's good from Jordan. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Driving inside. And Jordan sends it back.
And one of the league's most effective shot blockers from that guard position. Jordan can do it in help defense or on the ball.
Not in rhythm. He had the 2 triples in the first half, none so far in the second.
And that one is good by Beasley. Now here's Jordan. He has 35. And the dunk by Jordan.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. To the middle, here's ABC, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And that's exactly what Conley is out there to do. Love how he sets his teammates up.
Clarkson against Jordan. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Outside, Rodman. Pass to Wennington. 1:31 left to play in the third. Out to Kukoc. A second chance effort, and he sinks the layup. Kukoc has got 8 points here in this quarter.
I will say this about his shooting stroke. It's pure when he's got it going. Perfect so far this quarter.
ABC passes to Conley. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Inside. It's stolen by Kerr. There's 48 seconds left in the third. And Jordan has it in the corner. Good on the bucket. Jordan's got 41.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Conley, the pass to ABC. Rodman with the ball. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Jordan, the pass to Kerr. Five to shoot. To the paint. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And so it's Chicago, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Jazz trailed by 6. Conley out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Markkanen. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 4. That's the group right now for Utah. And it's blocked. Tries again. And Clarkson with the layup.
Down for 2.
The Bulls leading by 4. Outside, Kukoc. He feeds it to Rodman. Kicks it out to Kerr. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Personal foul.
And that sends Michael Jordan to the free throw line.
Shooting for Chicago.
It's on Jordan Clarkson.
Jordan.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Chicago.
One thing that stood out all game is the consistent penetration they've gotten.
Yeah, and something else they've done all through this one is knock down the mid-range jump shot whenever they've had the chance.
Free throw good, Jordan. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Jazz, trailing here by 8. Right side, Conley. Jazz passing it around. Clock at 6. Clarkson for 3. Rodman with the block.
And the thing about Rodman, he's more of a position player defensively, but that time reaching up to swat it away.
Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Clarkson, and he goes in for the dunk.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Jordan kicks to Kerr. Now the pass to Kukoc. Here's Longley, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. Jazz trailed by 6. Clarkson outside. Shoots over Longley. It's deflected. Here's Kukoc, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Bogdanovich comes in for Markkanen, and it's Sexton in for Jordan Clarkson. Chicago also making some changes. Scottie Pippen's checked in for Jordan, and it's Harper in for Kerr. Back to Sexton. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. Sexton's got 25 points. Up top, Pippen. Defended by Sexton. And it's blocked. Conley against Harper. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Mike Conley.
You know, he's wiry strong. Conley's made a living taking contact and making shots.
It's Pippen with the drive, and it's Pippen slamming it down.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
The shot by Sexton, no good. The Bulls leading by 7. Out to the right wing. Here's Rodman, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Knocks it loose. Pass to Pippen. He dishes it to Rodman. Pippen, the pass to Rodman. Longley with it. And the shot goes down. Longley's got the lead up to 11 now for Chicago.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Just a creative ball handler. Sexton does a really good job with his change of speeds and direction, keeping the defender off balance.
Kukoc passes to Longley. Now Harper. 6 on the shot clock. Pippen, no luck. Harper against Conley. Here he goes. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Really enjoy watching Conley take it all the way. Defense can't match up with his blinding speed.
The shot's good from Rodman.
Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter. Aggressive move inside.
Now Sexton. Over Rodman. And too long on the shot.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
That one drops for him. And now it's an 11-point Bulls lead.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Outside, Sexton. Over Pippen. Longley grabs the miss. Longley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Kukoc. Rodman trying to break free. Kukoc can't get it to go. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Jazz. The shot by Sexton, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Pippen against Sexton. And Pippen gets it to go. Pippen's got 4 this quarter.
And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
You want to stay aggressive, right at the rim, driving another nail into the coffin.
Utah calls timeout.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game. Michael Jordan.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Utah's coach address his team. He said, "Do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back."
Thank you, David.
Yeah, reading the defense, knowing exactly what's needed at each moment. That's one of Jordan's unsung talents.
Takes it from 10, and it will go, and the Bulls lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from ABC.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to.
Oh!
Jordan.
And we've seen it. He can do this all game. Jordan with a great burst there to get the finish.
Here's Sexton. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Longley's got 6 rebounds in the game. Right side, Harper. Pass to Longley. Over Sexton. Longley can't get it to go. Jazz trailed by 13. Takes it inside, and it's good for 2. That's now 32 points for ABC.
He's got the height advantage in that matchup, and he's going to look to exploit it.
And here is Harper. Outside Jordan. Back to Harper. Shoots the 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got his 7th assist in the game. Harper's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land. Here's Conley, and he drives in. Outside Harper. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Scottie Pippen, shooting 1.
Free throw good from Pippen. Here's Conley. Here's ABC. Back to Conley. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
One of Conley's calling cards, getting into the paint and converting, even though he's often the smallest guy on the floor.
And yes, it's good.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Knocked loose. Here's Conley. Got a piece of it.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Bogdanovich against Pippen. Passes it to Jordan. 5 on the clock. It's good. Jordan's got 53.
And not much else you can do. I mean, defensively, you try to make it hard on Jordan without fouling, but he's just too dialed in.
Utah calls timeout.
Your chance dancer.
Kukoc, he's checked in for Pippen.
Tony Kukoc.
ABC passes to Vanderbilt. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Now here's Jordan. Yes, that goes in. Jordan's got 55.
He has really come into this second half on an absolute tear. Really impressive effort from him so far.
Here's Sexton. From down in the low post, it goes.
You know, crafty at just capitalizing there on the floater. Give Sexton room to shoot that shot, and he's going to take it.
Shot, high post, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
They are getting buried tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter.
Driving to the basket. And the officials call a traveling violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Rudy Gay's checked in for Vanderbilt. Stanley Johnson comes in for ABC. Horton Tucker's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Butler in for Mike Conley. Johnson outside. And the pass to Gay. The Jazz working the ball around now. Pass to Horton Tucker. From deep. Here's Sexton. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Sexton's got 13 points in the second half. The Bulls leading by 21. Brown with it. Kukoc pass to Edwards. With the fadeaway. The rebound by the Jazz.
No one on him. He committed to fading away. Probably could have taken more time with that shot.
Driving in. The shot's good from Horton Tucker.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And I'm going to give him a lot of credit because he saw what he was up against and he was undeterred.
Brown against Gay. Brown kicks to Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Dishes to Kerr. There's Brown with the 3, and the Bulls another 3.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
Pass to Sexton. Outside Butler, launches it. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. And we'll see you next time.